Here's what actually happens when moths sniff love. Male silkworm moths showcase some of the most extraordinary sniffing abilities in nature. With feathery antennae that can bear millions of scent receptors, these moths can detect the faintest trace of female pheromones from distances of up to 16 kilometers. Imagine that. While you might struggle to smell something a few meters away, these moths navigate through the night air effortlessly. When a male pinpoints the chemical trail, he performs a mesmerizing dance-like flight, responding to increasingly potent pheromone signals. This remarkable ability ensures that even in sparse moth populations, the chances of mating remain high. Researchers are so impressed by these antennae that they have drawn inspiration from them to develop advanced sensors in robotics and technology. Just like airborne pheromone-seeking missiles, silkworm moths demonstrate nature's ingenuity in the pursuit of love. As scientists dive deeper into this natural marvel, will we uncover even more fascinating applications for these biological wonders? Ever wondered if bananas are radioactive? Surprisingly, bananas contain a small amount of potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope that emits radiation. This doesn't mean you should avoid bananas. In fact, you'd need to eat an enormous amount, about 10,000 bananas in one sitting, to experience any harmful effects from the radiation. Potassium is essential for our health, helping to regulate heart function and muscle contractions. The trace radioactivity in bananas is a byproduct of this potassium, and it's completely harmless. In nature, many foods have some level of radioactivity, but bananas are often highlighted because they are so popular. So the next time you enjoy a banana, remember it's not just a tasty snack, but also a tiny bit radioactive. Isn't it fascinating how everyday foods can surprise us? Guess what really drives rotten apples to spoil? It turns out that one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. This happens because of ethylene gas, a natural hydrocarbon released by ripe or decaying fruit. When an apple starts to rot, it emits ethylene, which acts like a signal to other apples nearby. This gas triggers the ripening process in surrounding apples, causing them to mature faster than they should and eventually go bad themselves. It's a clever but frustrating, self-destructive mechanism in nature. Ethylene isn't limited to just apples. Other fruits like bananas and avocados also produce it. So if you want to keep your fresh apples longer, you might want to separate any that show signs of rot. Remember, a little bit of knowledge can go a long way in preventing food waste and keeping your fruit fresh. Can you imagine that Byblos is the world's oldest city? This fascinating city, located on the stunning coast of Lebanon, boasts a history spanning over 7,000 years. Byblos was not only a thriving settlement, but also a crucial trading hub in ancient times. Famed for its export of cedar wood, highly sought after by various civilizations. As the home of the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and merchants, it played a pivotal role in maritime trade, connecting cultures across the Mediterranean. The city's rich tapestry of history is evident in its remarkable archaeological sites, with layers from various eras, including Roman remnants and a Crusader castle. Walk through Byblos' narrow alleys, where the past meets the present, as charming cafes blend seamlessly with ancient stone architecture. This unique melding of history and modern life creates an enchanting atmosphere, inviting visitors to explore each corner for hidden treasures. Whether you're a history buff or simply seeking an extraordinary travel experience, Byblos stands as a living testament to our shared human heritage. What stories will you uncover in this timeless city? Did you know durian is the king of fruits? This unique title isn't just a nickname, it's a reflection of the fruit's cultural significance in Southeast Asia. Today, many people adore durian for its rich flavor and creamy texture, but its strong smell often leaves newcomers surprised or even a bit repulsed. Often described as having a scent reminiscent of rotten onions or gym socks, durian's aroma can fill a room. In fact, some hotels and public transport systems in countries like Thailand and Malaysia ban the fruit due to its potent odor. However, among locals, it's celebrated as a delicacy, enjoyed in desserts, shakes, and even savory dishes. Durians are packed with nutrients, including vitamins, potassium, and healthy fats, making them a nutritious choice. So while the smell might be a hurdle for some, for many, it's a heavenly reward worth embracing. If you ever travel to Southeast Asia, will you take the chance to try this famed fruit? Here's something incredible about gross national happiness. This fascinating concept shifts the focus from just measuring wealth to truly valuing the happiness of citizens. Countries like Bhutan have pioneered this approach, showing that well-being can be a more meaningful indicator of a nation's success than mere economic growth. Gross national happiness considers factors like environmental sustainability, cultural preservation, and mental health, leading to policies that directly impact our daily lives. For instance, a nation prioritizing happiness might invest in public parks, community programs, and healthcare access, creating a happier and healthier society. By emphasizing contentment over accumulating wealth, these countries foster a sense of community and purpose. It's a refreshing perspective that asks us to rethink what really makes a society thrive. Could this idea reshape how we define success in our own lives? Let's uncover the truth about Neuschwanstein Castle. This breathtaking castle in Germany is not just a sight to behold. It's a dazzling example of romantic architecture that seems to leap straight out of a fairy tale. Built in the 19th century for King Ludwig II, Neuschwanstein stands majestically against a backdrop of lush mountains and dense forests, making it a favorite among visitors and photographers alike. Its enchanting design, with soaring towers and intricate decorations, served as a major inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle, bringing a touch of magic to animation lovers around the world. As you wander through its towers and halls, you can almost hear the whispers of history and romance. Every corner reveals an extraordinary story, blending both art and nature in a way that leaves people spellbound. So why not plan a visit to this enchanting place and experience the magic for yourself? Can you imagine surviving a plane crash in the Amazon? Julienne Kopec's astonishing tale of survival is one for the ages. When her plane went down in 1971, she found herself alone in the dense and dangerous Amazon rainforest. Despite her injuries, Julienne displayed incredible resilience and resourcefulness. With no food or shelter, she managed to navigate her way through the thick jungle, battling hunger, exhaustion, and wild animals. For 11 grueling days, she trekked through the underbrush, relying on her instincts and the occasional rainwater for hydration. Amazingly, she survived by staying focused on finding help, even after facing numerous challenges. Her determination paid off when she finally stumbled upon a small village, where locals helped her recover. Julienne's experience teaches us about the power of human spirit and the will to survive against all odds. What could you do in such a situation? Why exactly does Cleopatra fascinate us today? Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, reigned in 30 BC, making her just a heartbeat away from the modern world when compared to the ancient pyramids built around 2600 BC. This shocking timeline reveals that Cleopatra lived closer to our time than to when the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed. Imagine her walking through a world where these monumental structures were already over 2,500 years old. This fascinating contrast invites us to rethink how we view history. Cleopatra was not just a queen in a distant past. She was a savvy diplomat and a captivating figure who navigated the complexities of Roman politics. Her story is filled with drama, power struggles, and intrigue, drawing us into a rich tapestry of life that connects us to the ancient world. Isn't it amazing to consider how the time between us and her is just a blink in the grand timeline of history? Turns out the truth is that Alzheimer's research is evolving. Scientists are diving deep into the complex world of Alzheimer's disease, focusing on key players like neuroinflammation, synaptic dysfunction, and genetic factors. Neuroinflammation happens when the brain's immune cells become overactive, contributing to the disease's progression. Researchers also point to synaptic dysfunction, which disrupts the communication between brain cells, causing memory and cognitive issues. A major genetic factor in this mystery is the APOE4 allele, a variant linked to a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Studies show that if you carry 1 or 2 copies of this gene, your chances of getting the disease can significantly increase. By unraveling these connections, experts hope to find better treatments and ultimately a way to prevent Alzheimer's altogether. How exciting is it to think about new breakthroughs on the horizon? Did you know that climbing Mount Everest costs a fortune? The dream of standing on the highest peak in the world can hit your wallet hard, with expenses ranging from $60,000 to $120,000. This hefty price tag includes essential permits, specialized climbing gear, and the invaluable support of Sherpas, who are local experts navigating the treacherous terrain. Why such high costs? First, the permits alone can cost thousands. The Nepalese government charges a significant fee, primarily to manage the influx of climbers. Then there's the high-quality equipment needed to survive in extreme conditions. Think oxygen tanks, weatherproof clothing, and climbing gear. Plus, Sherpas, who are critical for safety and guidance, require compensation for their skills and experience in risky environments. All these expenses highlight just how challenging and risky high-altitude climbing can be. So, are you ready to tackle such an expensive adventure? Hard to believe, but sunlight isn't just white. It might look like one solid color to us, but sunlight is actually a mix of all the colors of the rainbow. Think about it. When sunlight travels through the Earth's atmosphere, it bumps into air molecules. This interaction causes shorter wavelengths of light, like blue, to scatter more than the longer wavelengths, such as red and yellow. That's why our sky appears blue during the day. As the sun sets and the light has to travel through more atmosphere, the blue light scatters even more, allowing the reds and oranges to shine through. This scattering of colors not only gives us beautiful daytime skies, but also those amazing sunsets we love to watch. Next time you look up, remember, you're witnessing a vibrant show created by sunlight interacting with our atmosphere. Isn't nature just fascinating? This might surprise you. Blue-ringed octopus venom is deadly. These small yet stunning creatures, often found in the coastal waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, are renowned for their brilliant blue rings that flash when they feel threatened. Despite their beauty, blue-ringed octopuses are among the most venomous marine animals. Their venom contains a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which is so powerful that it can cause paralysis and even death in humans within minutes. What's intriguing is that these octopuses are generally quite calm, only using their venom as a last resort against predators. With a size no larger than a golf ball, they are often overlooked, making it crucial to be cautious while exploring their vibrant habitats. If you ever spot one, admire it from a distance, as getting bitten is a severe medical emergency. Are you ready to respect these beautiful yet dangerous sea creatures? Imagine holding 1 million gigabytes in your hands. That's the mind-blowing amount of data represented by 2 petabytes. To put this into perspective, consider that a standard feature-length movie takes up around 2 gigabytes of storage. This means you could store approximately 500,000 movies in just 2 petabytes. Today, our digital world generates vast amounts of information, from social media posts to high-definition videos, which is why modern data storage solutions are crucial. Companies use technologies like cloud storage and massive data centers to manage this ever-growing digital landscape. With each passing year, our ability to store and access data continues to expand, allowing us to keep memories, work files, and entertainment at our fingertips. So next time you upload a photo or download a film, remember the staggering scale of data that makes it all possible. Isn't it incredible how far we've come in data storage technology? Ever thought about why families celebrate death in Madagascar? In Malagasy culture, death is seen not as a closing chapter, but as a new beginning in a different form. Every 5 to 7 years, families gather for a special ritual called Famadihana, or the turning of the bones. During this heartfelt event, relatives dig up the bodies of their loved ones, lovingly dress them in fresh garments, and share joyous music and lively dances. This incredible tradition transforms mourning into a festive reunion, highlighting the belief that the spirits of the dead remain connected to their families. It's a celebration of memories, love, and the continuation of bonds beyond the grave. By honoring their ancestors in this way, the Malagasy people strengthen family ties and reinforce the idea that life and death are intricately intertwined. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures view the cycle of life? Prepare to be amazed by the Pantheon in Rome. This architectural marvel was built under Emperor Hadrian between 118 and 125 AD, and it continues to astonish visitors today. The Pantheon features a massive domed roof with a central opening, known as the oculus, which lets in natural light and creates a unique atmosphere inside. This ingenious design not only showcases the engineering skills of the ancient Romans, but also symbolizes the connection between the earthly and the divine. Made from concrete, the dome remains the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world, even after nearly 2,000 years. The structure's harmonious proportions and stunning facade make it a perfect example of Roman architecture. Today, the Pantheon stands as a testament to the ingenuity of its builders and draws millions of tourists eager to experience its timeless beauty. Have you ever wondered how such an ancient building has remained so well preserved? Ever thought about why flamingos love Aruba? Aruba, a tropical gem in the Caribbean, is home to the stunning Flamingo Beach, where nature and relaxation blend seamlessly. This picturesque beach is not just famed for its powdery white sand and crystal clear turquoise waters, but also for the vibrant colony of pink flamingos that roam freely along the shoreline. Visitors to Flamingo Beach encounter these elegant birds close up as they wade through shallow waters, searching for food or simply enjoying the sunshine. Each flamingo boasts striking pink feathers that create a stunning contrast against the beach's bright profile, making them a favorite subject for photos. Imagine lounging on a sunbed, sipping a refreshing drink, while these charming creatures strut past, providing the perfect backdrop for unforgettable selfies. But the fun doesn't stop there. In addition to their feathered friends, guests can dive into the warm waters for swimming and snorkeling, or stroll along the beach collecting seashells. The allure of Flamingo Beach lies not just in its beauty, but also in the experience of sharing paradise with these extraordinary birds. So, on your next getaway, make sure to add Aruba and its fabulous flamingos to your travel plans. Did you know trees can become hollow over time? This fascinating process begins with tiny fungi and bacteria, the unsung heroes of nature. As trees age, these decomposers start breaking down the wood inside. It might sound alarming, but this decay is essential for the forest's ecosystem. Over the years, what looks like a dying tree is actually transforming into something vital for new life. As the fungi and bacteria consume the internal structure, they release valuable nutrients back into the soil. These nutrients nourish surrounding plants, promoting growth and fostering biodiversity. So rather than perceiving hollowness as the end of a tree's life, think of it as a vital step in nature's endless cycle. This renewal process supports all sorts of wildlife, creating habitats for birds, insects, and small mammals. Next time you see a hollow tree, remember it's not just a shell, it's a thriving part of an intricate web of life, showcasing nature's remarkable ability to recycle and regenerate. What stories could that old tree tell? Hard to believe, but a camper found a meteor site. Joel Lupin, a Canadian adventurer, may have stumbled upon a hidden gem of the cosmos while exploring the beauty of Quebec. Using Google Earth, he spotted a peculiar round structure in the Côte-Nord region that caught his attention. This intriguing shape, surrounded by a lake, sparked his curiosity and led him to share his discovery with a geophysicist. Experts are buzzing with excitement as this crater-like formation could potentially be the remnants of a meteor strike from millions of years ago. Such discoveries not only remind us of the dynamic history of our planet, but also open up new avenues for scientific research. If verified, this site could provide valuable insights into Earth's geological past and the impact events that have shaped it. Who knows what other secrets the sky is hiding? Have you ever wondered why we can smell water? Humans have an extraordinary ability to detect the smell of water, particularly a compound known as geosmin, at concentrations so low that they reach just 5 parts per trillion. This surprising sensitivity is even stronger than sharks' famous ability to detect blood in the water. So why did we develop such a keen sense? It likely evolved to help our ancestors find fresh water, which is crucial for survival. In nature, staying near water sources means better chances for life, as water is vital not only for drinking, but also for growing food and supporting other species. Thus, our noses have become finely tuned instruments to sniff out this essential resource. Imagine walking in a forest and catching a whiff of fresh, earthy water from miles away. This remarkable ability highlights how evolution shapes our senses to meet basic needs. What a fascinating connection to our environment. Can you imagine living with constant air pollution? Miyakojima, a volcanic island located south of Tokyo, is home to around 2,500 resilient residents facing an extraordinary challenge. This island sits in one of the world's most active sulfur dioxide zones, a reality heightened by a volcanic eruption in 2000 that significantly polluted the air. Despite the health risks, these residents have chosen to stay and make the best of their unique situation. Most of them wear gas masks for daily activities like shopping or walking because the air quality can be harsh. You might wonder why they remain on the island. Many residents cite their strong community ties and a deep connection to their home as reasons for staying, even amidst harsh conditions. The island boasts breathtaking scenery with rugged landscapes and beautiful coastlines, which adds to the allure of sticking around. Living in Miyakojima is a testament to human resilience and adaptability as the community learns to navigate life in a zone that most would likely flee from. How do they continue to thrive in such an environment? Believe it or not, the White House needs 570 gallons of paint. This iconic building, home to every U.S. president since John Adams, isn't just famous for its history. It also requires a tremendous amount of upkeep. Every few years, the White House undergoes an exterior painting job, and you can imagine how much paint it takes to cover such a large structure. The team of skilled painters uses a special type of paint that withstands both the elements and the passage of time. This rigorous maintenance ensures the White House remains a symbol of American democracy and resilience. The size, with its distinctive neoclassical architecture, makes it a prime candidate for regular touch-ups. But did you know that only specific colors are allowed? The paint needs to preserve the historic look while ensuring durability. So the next time you marvel at the White House's grandeur, remember the hard work and the 570 gallons of paint that keep it looking pristine. Isn't it amazing how much effort goes into the home of the president? Let's uncover the truth about parrots' mimicry. Parrots are famous for their ability to mimic sounds, but there's more to this behavior than meets the eye. Parrots use their mimicry not just for fun, but also as an essential part of social communication. This skill helps them maintain flock cohesion in the wild, allowing them to bond with each other through sound. Interestingly, when parrots imitate human speech or other animal noises, they're not truly understanding language in the way we do. Instead, they use these sounds to connect with their human caretakers or fellow animals, creating a unique relationship based on shared sounds. This form of communication showcases their intelligence and adaptability. So next time you hear a parrot talking, remember they're not just mimicking words, they're engaging in a fascinating way that strengthens their social bonds. How cool is that? Is North Sentinel Island really that dangerous? This remote island in the Indian Ocean is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous tribe that has maintained its isolation from the outside world for thousands of years. Their fierce dedication to protecting their territory has earned the island the title of the most dangerous in the world. Anyone who attempts to approach North Sentinel Island often faces hostility, as the Sentinelese are known to defend themselves vigorously, armed with bows and arrows. The tribe's policy of refusing contact with outsiders is not just a preference, it's a survival strategy. They have lived in their own way, untouched by modern civilization, leading to a unique culture and lifestyle that has remained intact for generations. Due to their limited exposure to diseases common to the outside world, any contact with outsiders could be devastating. As a result, the Indian government has implemented strict regulations to protect both the Sentinelese people and those curious about their world. Isn't it fascinating how this hidden island has managed to remain a mystery for so long? Is it really true that Earth could shrink to 1 centimeter? Black holes are some of the most fascinating and mysterious objects in the universe. They are incredibly dense regions in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Imagine if you could compress our entire planet Earth into a black hole. If that were possible, the Earth's diameter would shrink to about just 1 centimeter. This mind-boggling transformation highlights the insane density of black holes. To give some perspective, the Sun, which is far larger than Earth, would also become a black hole if it were compressed to a similar size. The process of becoming a black hole usually occurs when massive stars run out of fuel and collapse under their own gravity, resulting in a point of infinite density known as a singularity. Black holes can vary in size, from small ones formed from dying stars to supermassive black holes found at the centers of galaxies. Exploring these cosmic phenomena not only expands our understanding of physics, but also inspires curiosity about the ultimate fate of our own planet. Here's a wild fact about Vulpix's original name. When Pokémon was first being created, one character that caught everyone's attention was Vulpix. This adorable fox-like Pokémon was initially intended to be called Foxfire, which perfectly captures its fiery nature and its inspiration. A fox. Vulpix is known for its 6 orange curled tails that not only make it look cute, but also symbolize its powerful abilities related to fire. The developers decided to change the name to Vulpix, which combines the Latin word for fox, vulpes, with the number 6, alluding to its distinctive tails. Isn't it fascinating how names can shape our perception of characters? While Foxfire sounds cool and catchy, Vulpix has become iconic in the Pokémon universe, representing the charm and mystery of fire-type Pokémon. The change reflects how creativity transforms during the design process. Surprisingly, it's a fact that metal hair clips disrupt airports. These everyday accessories can cause unexpected chaos at security checkpoints. Many travelers don't realize that hair clips made of metal can set off alarms, leading to prolonged security checks and a puzzling experience for everyone involved. Imagine standing in line, ready for your journey, when suddenly a metal detector goes off because of your hairstyling tool. Security personnel must then conduct a thorough inspection, often leaving travelers confused and anxious as they try to explain that their hair clips are harmless, not weapons. This little-known detail highlights how something so common can turn into a significant holdup in a busy airport. So the next time you pack for your flight, consider choosing plastic or non-metal hair accessories to avoid the hassle. How many of you have faced this situation? Did you know that sharks can sleep with their eyes open? This fascinating ability is found in some shark species, allowing them to rest while still staying aware of their surroundings. Unlike humans, sharks cannot close their eyes because they lack eyelids. Instead, they have a protective membrane that covers their eyes, enabling them to sleep without fully shutting down. While resting, these remarkable creatures often continue to swim, ensuring that water flows over their gills for oxygen. This unique adaptation helps them stay alert to any potential dangers or prey nearby. Imagine dozing off while still gliding through the ocean. The ability to maintain a level of awareness while resting is crucial for their survival. So the next time you think about sharks, remember that their sleep habits are as intriguing as their predatory skills. What else do these amazing ocean dwellers have up their fins? This might surprise you. New Zealand's longest place name is an impressive 85 letters long. Known as Taumatauhaka Tangi Hangakuau Wotamateat Uripuka Kapiki Maunga Horonukupokai Wenu Akitanatahu, this hill's name pays tribute to an ancient Maori warrior. Legend tells us that the warrior, while mourning his lost brother, played a soulful melody on his flute, and this name captures that poignant moment in history. The translation means something like, the place where Tamatea, the man with big knees who slid, climbed, and swallowed mountains, played his flute to his loved ones. This extraordinary name reflects not just the artistry of the Maori language, but also the deep cultural significance of storytelling in New Zealand. Many locals and tourists alike are fascinated by it, and it often tops lists of quirky place names around the world. Why do you think names like this are so important to a culture? Have you ever heard about Beatrice and Johnny Depp? In 2010, a courageous 9-year-old girl named Beatrice DeLay took a bold step by writing a letter to her idol, actor Johnny Depp. She humorously asked for his help in staging a pirate-themed mutiny against her teachers. Imagine her surprise when Depp, really getting into the spirit of her request, showed up at her school dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow. the quirky pirate he famously portrayed in the Pirates of the Caribbean films. The students couldn't believe their eyes as he fully embraced the character, bringing excitement and laughter to the classroom. This unexpected visit wasn't just a fun surprise. It also highlighted Depp's genuine commitment to his fans, no matter how young or creative they might be. Beatrice's story reminds us that a bit of imagination can lead to unforgettable moments. Who knew a letter could spark such joy? Get ready to explore Mars' biggest dust storm ever. This monumental event enveloped the entire planet, creating a colossal spectacle that captivated scientists and space enthusiasts alike. NASA recorded this unprecedented dust storm, which lasted for weeks, rendering the Martian atmosphere hazy and obscured. The swirling dust particles rose high into the air, completely surrounding the planet and significantly lowering the amount of sunlight reaching the surface. As a result, NASA's rovers, including Curiosity and Opportunity, were forced to pause their missions, unable to recharge their solar panels amidst the chaos. Scientists used this opportunity to study the storm's impact on Martian weather patterns and how such events shape the planet's environment. The dust storm is a reminder of how dynamic and unpredictable our neighboring planet can be. Such massive storms, while challenging, also provide vital insights into Mars' climate and atmospheric conditions. So, what do you think the implications are for future missions to Mars? This might surprise you. Skin can react to vibrations. Vibratory urticaria is a unique condition where some people experience rashes after their skin feels movement or vibrations. Imagine going for a jog and suddenly your skin starts itching and breaking out in hives. That's the reality for those with this unusual disorder. Even riding a bumpy bus or cycling on rough terrain can trigger intense discomfort. Doctors believe this happens because the body mistakenly identifies vibrations as a harmful stimulus, causing the immune system to react with hives. While it sounds rare, it's significant for those who have it. Living with vibratory urticaria means adjusting everyday activities, from exercising to simply enjoying a smooth ride. Fortunately, some treatments, including antihistamines, can help manage symptoms. Still, everyday challenges await those affected. Can you imagine how frustrating that must be? Meet the Dylanators, Dylan Doza's passionate fan club. These dedicated fans have created a vibrant community that follows Dylan's journey through music and social media. Dylan, a rising star known for his catchy tunes, captivates listeners with his unique sound and engaging personality. The Dylanators support him by sharing his music, attending his concerts, and participating in online fan events. They come together to celebrate not just his achievements, but also to create a sense of belonging among fans. With their enthusiastic posts and creative fan art, you can feel their hype and energy surrounding Dylan's projects. This fandom is more than just admiration. It's about building friendships and sharing a love for music. So if you haven't yet heard of the Dylanators, check out their vibrant community and see what all the excitement is about. Did you know peaches symbolize love and affection? This delicious fruit has had a soft spot in the hearts of many cultures for centuries. In ancient China, peaches were revered as symbols of immortality and longevity, often depicted in art and folklore as gifts of love. Similarly, in Greek mythology, peaches were associated with fertility and abundance, considered a sacred fruit of the goddess of love, Aphrodite. The tender gesture of giving someone a peach historically expressed deep feelings, much like presenting roses today. Sharing this juicy fruit not only represented sweetness, but also the hope for a loving, fruitful relationship. Whether you're sending a peach to a friend or your special someone, remember that this small act carries a rich history of affection, warmth, and connection. So the next time you bite into a ripe peach, think about the love and history it represents. You might be amazed by Project Primrose's magical dress. This innovative creation by Adobe isn't just any ordinary fashion item. It's a dress that can change its design instantly. Imagine wearing a garment that can display different patterns at the flick of a switch. Utilizing advanced technology, Project Primrose is equipped with sequins that double as tiny screens, interacting with light reflectors to showcase stunning visuals. Currently in the testing phase, this project aims to address the growing concern over clothing consumption, allowing people to enjoy a range of styles without needing endless outfits. It's not just about fashion. Project Primrose also serves as a fantastic educational tool for design students, showing them how technology can revolutionize the clothing industry. In a world where fast fashion dominates, this magical dress is an exciting glimpse into a more sustainable future. Could this technology change the way we think about our wardrobes? Prepare to be amazed by bioluminescence. This captivating natural phenomenon occurs when certain marine microorganisms, especially dinoflagellates, emit stunning light when they are disturbed. Imagine walking along a beach at night, and every step you take releases a beautiful blue glow in the water. This magical effect results from the tiny dinoflagellates reacting to movement in their environment, whether caused by waves or even a curious swimmer. As they light up, they create a breathtaking spectacle that has fascinated people for centuries. Bioluminescence is not just a treat for the eyes. It serves important ecological purposes too, like protecting these organisms from predators. These glowing displays can also be a way for dinoflagellates to communicate with each other. Next time you find yourself near dark waters, keep your eyes peeled. You might just witness nature's very own light show. Did you know India covers the most land area? India is not just known for its vibrant culture and delicious cuisine, but it's also the largest country in South Asia, spanning over 3.2 million square kilometers. This impressive size means India experiences a diverse range of climates, landscapes, and ecosystems, from the snowy peaks of the Himalayas in the north to the tropical beaches of the south. Each region is home to unique flora and fauna, making it a biodiversity hotspot. India's vast territory influences everything from agriculture to urban development, supporting one of the world's largest populations. Students and travelers alike are drawn to explore its many wonders, from bustling cities like Mumbai and Delhi to serene rural areas. The sheer scope of India's geography not only fascinates, but also plays a critical role in its history and culture. What other amazing facts can you uncover about this incredible nation? What if I told you about the amazing queen termite? This extraordinary insect stands out in the termite world, being significantly larger than its worker counterparts. The queen termite holds an essential role within the colony, as her primary job is to reproduce and ensure the colony thrives. She can lay thousands of eggs each day, making her the cornerstone of the colony's population. Without her, the colony would struggle to survive, highlighting her importance in the ecosystem. These queens can live for many years, sometimes even decades, which means they provide stability and continuity. Interestingly, when the queen is healthy and thriving, the entire colony benefits, leading to a successful and growing community. The fascinating size difference between the queen and the workers underlines just how vital her role is, reminding us of the intricate relationships that exist in nature. How cool is it that one insect can hold so much power in its tiny world? You might be surprised by Johannesburg's golden beginnings. This vibrant city, now known as the largest in South Africa, has a fascinating history. It all started in the late 19th century when gold was discovered in the Witwatersrand region. This discovery sparked one of the greatest gold rushes in history, attracting thousands of fortune seekers from all over the world. The rush transformed a small mining camp into a bustling urban center almost overnight. As prospectors flocked to the area, Johannesburg quickly grew, becoming a melting pot of cultures and people eager to strike it rich. The Witwatersrand not only became the largest gold mine globally, but it also laid the groundwork for Johannesburg's development into a major economic hub. Today, the city is known for its rich cultural heritage, advanced infrastructure, and vibrant art scene, all of which was born from that initial spark of gold. Isn't it fascinating how one discovery can change the fate of a place completely? Did you know what really powers the universe? It's dark energy. This mysterious force is responsible for the accelerating expansion of the cosmos, and yet scientists know very little about it. In fact, dark energy makes up about 68% of the total energy content of the universe, according to various cosmological studies. Imagine that. Most of everything around us, stars, galaxies, and planets, are just a tiny fraction of what exists. Scientists discovered dark energy in the late 1990s when they observed distant supernovae. These exploding stars appeared dimmer than expected, signaling that the universe was expanding faster than anyone had predicted. The idea of dark energy poses numerous questions for physicists and astronomers. Is it a fundamental property of space? Or maybe it's a new force we haven't yet accounted for? Understanding dark energy could lead to breakthroughs in our grasp of the universe's fate and its ultimate fate. Could our reality be just a shadow of something much larger? The more we learn, the more exciting the mysteries of the cosmos become. Most people don't know this, but gamma rays threaten us. When a massive star explodes in a spectacular event known as a supernova, it releases an intense amount of energy in the form of gamma radiation. While these explosions happen far away in the universe, if one were to occur close enough to Earth, it could have catastrophic consequences. Gamma rays are high-energy photons that can penetrate even the thickest materials, potentially damaging our atmosphere and harming living organisms. What makes this particularly alarming is that predicting supernovae is no easy task. Astronomers can estimate when a star might go supernova, but they can't determine exactly when it will happen. Some stars that are candidates for this explosive fate are relatively close to our solar system, raising questions about what precautions we should take. Should we worry about the hidden dangers lurking in space? Prepare to be amazed by monkey greetings. White-faced capuchin monkeys have a fascinating way of saying hello that sets them apart from our typical human interactions. These clever little creatures engage in a unique ritual where they stick their fingers up each other's noses. While this may seem strange to us, it's a friendly bonding gesture in the monkey world, much like a handshake or a high five for humans. This quirky greeting helps strengthen their social connections and reinforces trust among group members. Just like humans enjoy a warm hug, these monkeys have found a playful and intimate way to show affection. Their unusual behavior reminds us that the animal kingdom is full of surprising social customs. So the next time you see a capuchin monkey, just think about how different their friendly hellos are. What other quirky animal behaviors might be hiding in the wild? This might surprise you. Pluto's status has changed dramatically. When it was discovered in 1930, Pluto was proudly labeled as the 9th planet of our solar system. However, in 2006, scientists decided to reclassify it as a dwarf planet, sparking debates among astronomers and space enthusiasts. One of the most fascinating aspects of Pluto is its long orbital journey. It takes a whopping 248 Earth years to complete just one orbit around the Sun. This means that since its discovery, Pluto hasn't even managed to finish one full revolution. Imagine celebrating your birthday once every 248 years. Pretty wild, right? Pluto's unique, elongated orbit and distance from the Sun contribute to its icy surface and complex atmosphere. Although it's no longer considered a planet, Pluto remains an intriguing object of study, constantly reminding us of the complexity and diversity of our solar system. You might be shocked to learn that elevators can be this short. In Hanover, Germany, you'll find the world's shortest elevator ride, which travels just one story in a mere few seconds. This quirky elevator connects 2 floors of a local office building and has become more of a fun attraction than a practical necessity. Visitors often chuckle as they hop aboard, enjoying the brief ascent and descent while snapping photos for their friends. This novelty ride has turned into a lighthearted landmark that draws in curious onlookers and tourists alike. It highlights how elevators, typically seen as functional, can also provide a unique experience. Imagine stepping into an elevator, feeling excited, and realizing you're only going up 1 floor. Would you dare to take this quick ride in Hanover? Guess what really drives the alkaline diet craze? Proponents of the alkaline diet claim that lemons, although they taste sour, can actually make your body more alkaline. This idea seems appealing, but it's based on a misunderstanding of how our bodies work. You see, our kidneys play a vital role in regulating our blood's acidity and alkalinity. They do this efficiently without the help of specific foods, meaning your diet doesn't need to sway one way or the other. Lemons may be acidic when you eat them, but once they are digested, they don't alter your body's pH levels like some people think. Instead, your body maintains a steady pH balance, keeping everything in check. So while lemons can be a zesty addition to your diet, they won't change your body's chemistry. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies balance everything out without needing special diets? What if I told you about the date drama? In 2022, a Michigan woman named Q.A. Shiny Short took her disappointment to court after a date with Richard Jordan went terribly wrong. She sued him for $10,000, claiming emotional distress when he failed to show up for their scheduled date. This bizarre case quickly grabbed the attention of media outlets across the country, stirring up conversations about love, loss, and the lengths one might go to in the name of justice. Many found themselves pondering if suing for a missed date was over the top or a legitimate emotional response. After all, dating can be stressful, and when things don't go as planned, feelings can run high. While some might chuckle at the idea, this lawsuit highlighted the sometimes painful intersection of romance and reality, making us all question, what's the price of our broken hearts? Discover the fascinating Paternoster elevators of Prague. These unique lifts bring a slice of history to modern city life. Operating continuously in a loop without doors, Paternoster elevators are a rare sight today, but you can still find them in some of the city's historic buildings. Imagine stepping onto an elevator that never stops. To use one, you need to be quick and precise, timing your entry and exit perfectly while it's in motion. This old-fashioned mechanism dates back to the early 20th century and provides a thrilling ride for those daring enough to try. Visitors often marvel at the blend of engineering and nostalgia as they glide up and down, enjoying views of beautifully constructed interiors. So if you find yourself in Prague, don't miss this chance to experience a truly unique mode of transport. Would you dare to hop on? Is it really true that breastfeeding while driving is legal? In 2007, a remarkable case caught the attention of many when a woman challenged her sentence for nursing her infant while driving on the Ohio Turnpike. What made this case unique was the judge's ruling. The law banning breastfeeding while driving only applied to vehicles registered in Ohio, and since the woman's car was registered in Michigan, she was not guilty under that law. This intriguing legal loophole opened a discussion about public breastfeeding and driving regulations. Breastfeeding is essential for many mothers and their babies, and this situation raised questions about balancing the needs of a nursing infant with road safety. Should states create clearer laws addressing this issue, or is it more about personal responsibility? The case has sparked varied opinions among lawmakers, parents, and safety advocates alike. Prepare to be amazed by Incheon's Robot Park. This innovative park in South Korea offers children an exciting opportunity to interact directly with educational robots. Imagine a space where kids can learn about technology and science while playing. Incheon has found a way to make education lively and fun, transforming traditional learning into an interactive adventure. The robots engage kids in various activities, teaching them about everything from programming basics to robotics principles. This hands-on approach not only sparks curiosity, but also encourages teamwork and problem-solving skills. Parents and educators alike appreciate how this park is blending playtime with education, creating memories that last a lifetime. As kids laugh and experiment with these friendly robots, they are also gaining valuable knowledge that will help them in the future. In a world where technology is all around us, isn't it exciting to see such creative ways to inspire young minds? You might be shocked to learn that prion diseases exist. These mysterious illnesses are caused by misfolded proteins, which can lead to severe brain damage and are unfortunately incurable. Prion diseases, such as Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, are highly resistant to traditional methods of disinfection. This means that even after an infected animal has died, the prions can linger in the environment for years, hiding in soil and other materials. Regular cleaning solutions simply don't cut it. To safely eliminate these stubborn proteins, you need to use a 10% bleach solution and scrub the area for several minutes. This makes prion diseases not only a health concern for infected individuals, but also a challenge for farmers and anyone working with animals. Their resilience raises questions about how we manage contaminated environments. How do we prevent the spread of these dangerous proteins? It's a complex problem that continues to baffle scientists and public health experts alike. Can you imagine dreaming up new faces every night? During sleep, the human brain engages in a fascinating process where it can create entirely new faces that we've never seen before. This creativity stems from the way our brains compile features from various people we've encountered, even if only briefly. Imagine walking down the street and catching a glimpse of someone. Your brain stores those features, and when you're dreaming, it mixes and matches them to form unique faces. But it doesn't stop there. Sometimes it crafts faces that are completely original, merging characteristics in ways that are entirely new. This incredible ability not only showcases the power of our minds, but also reveals how dreams can be a canvas for our imagination. Each night, as we drift into slumber, our brains are busy crafting characters for our dreams, giving us a glimpse into the boundless creativity of the human mind. Isn't it amazing how our imagination works while we sleep? Is it really true that cars can be transparent? In 1939, General Motors introduced the groundbreaking Pontiac GS, marking the first prototype of a transparent car in history. This innovative vehicle was designed to spark imagination and showcase the future of automotive design. The Pontiac GS featured a see-through body, allowing onlookers to peer inside and witness the inner workings of the car, an extraordinary concept at the time. This prototype was not merely a flashy gimmick. It represented a vision for how cars could be both functional and visually captivating. With its clear panels, the Pontiac GS challenged traditional perceptions of automobile aesthetics and engineering. Imagine cruising down the road in a car where every mechanic piece and feature is visible. Although the transparent design never made it to mass production, it played a crucial role in inspiring future concepts and designs in the automotive industry. The Pontiac GS reminds us how creativity and innovation can lead to ideas that push boundaries and encourage us to envision the unbelievable. Why exactly do electric cars whisper down the road? Unlike traditional vehicles that rumble and roar thanks to their internal combustion engines, electric cars operate in a completely different way. Instead of relying on a noisy engine, they use electric motors that are designed to run quietly and efficiently. This shift not only makes for a peaceful driving experience, but also significantly reduces noise pollution in our cities. Just imagine cruising through a serene neighborhood or sitting in traffic without the constant roar of engines. Sounds pretty nice, right? Moreover, the quieter operation of electric cars allows drivers to enjoy the sounds of nature and conversations without distraction. This innovative approach to transportation is a game changer, making our roads more pleasant while helping the environment at the same time. Could this be the future of driving? Believe it or not, doping in cycling isn't new. During the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, around one-third of the U.S. cycling team engaged in blood doping, a technique aimed at boosting their red blood cell count through blood transfusions. This practice allowed athletes to deliver more oxygen to their muscles, significantly enhancing their endurance and overall performance. As a result, the U.S. cycling team soared to victory, clinching an impressive 9 medals. The revelation sparked debates about fairness in sports and the lengths athletes would go to for success. Despite the performance benefits, blood doping comes with serious health risks, including infections and long-term complications. These events have contributed to ongoing efforts to regulate doping in sports, ensuring that competition remains fair and that athletes prioritize their health over medals. So how do we balance the desire for victory with the integrity of sport? Surprisingly, it's a fact that water can burn. In 2010, a shocking incident unfolded during the cleanup of a massive oil spill in China. Firefighters faced a challenging situation as they attempted to control the hazardous spill. Unfortunately, while using water to douse the flames, they accidentally ignited the highly flammable oil, creating a surreal scene where the water appeared to be ablaze. This bizarre event arose because the oil slick on the surface caught fire, and the flames were fueled by the oil beneath. The firefighters, caught off guard, must have felt like they were in a science fiction movie, with water seeming to defy its usual nature as a fire extinguisher. This incident highlights the dangers of oil spills and how they can turn even the most fundamental elements, like water, into unexpected hazards. Have you ever thought about the wild consequences of something as simple as an oil spill? Why exactly does allurophobia make people anxious? Allurophobia is the official term for an intense and irrational fear of cats. For those affected, just the sight or thought of a cat can trigger overwhelming anxiety or panic attacks. Imagine walking down the street and spotting a fluffy feline. A person with allurophobia might react as if they just saw a ghost. This fear is often not just about cats themselves, but can stem from a variety of experiences or misconceptions about them. Maybe someone had a frightening encounter with a cat as a child, or they've heard too many spooky stories about them. Understanding allurophobia is crucial, as it helps shed light on how phobias can affect daily life, relationships, and mental health. Support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can assist those dealing with this phobia to confront their fears gradually and live a more relaxed life. Did you know about SNH's fascinating green tokens? In the 19th century, a company named SNH introduced these innovative green tokens, which revolutionized shopping. Customers could collect these tokens with their purchases and later exchange them for exciting rewards. This clever marketing strategy was one of the first customer loyalty programs designed to keep people coming back to the store for more. People loved the idea of earning something extra just for shopping, which fostered a sense of community and appreciation between customers and businesses. As shoppers collected tokens, they not only felt a thrill of earning rewards, but also became more loyal to the brands that offered them. This simple yet effective concept laid the groundwork for the various loyalty programs we see today, from points cards to mobile apps that reward frequent shoppers. Can you imagine how shopping habits shifted with the introduction of these tokens? You won't believe why ancient statues have broken noses. Many ancient statues, especially those from Egypt, often sport broken noses, and this damage tells a fascinating story. One reason behind these missing features is symbolic injury, where destruction was believed to spiritually harm the figure. This act was thought to minimize the statue's power or connection to the divine. Additionally, the nose's protruding shape makes it particularly susceptible to damage over time. Natural erosion plays a big role too. Wind, rain, and temperature changes can wear away material, exposing the fragile nose to further deterioration. As these statues age, they reflect both the cultural beliefs of their creators and the relentless passage of time. From the majestic Egyptian pharaohs to Greek deities, this common defect offers a glimpse into history and artistry. The next time you see a statue with a chipped or missing nose, you might wonder about its past. Could it have been a target of ancient rituals or just the wear and tear of the ages? This might surprise you. Carrots strengthen concrete. Recent research shows that mixing nanoplatelets from carrots and other root vegetables can significantly boost concrete mixtures. Instead of relying solely on cement, which is often energy-intensive to produce, adding these natural components allows builders to maintain the same durability while using less cement. This innovative approach not only reduces costs, but also lessens the environmental impact of construction, as cement production contributes heavily to carbon emissions. The nanoplatelets act as a binding agent that enhances the overall strength and longevity of the concrete. Imagine buildings, sidewalks, and bridges made stronger with vegetables we commonly eat. As more companies look for sustainable building materials, using crops like carrots could revolutionize the construction industry and help combat climate change. What other everyday items could have surprising uses in technology and building? Prepare to be amazed by the giant IC-111. This remarkable galaxy is approximately 6 million years old, making it a true behemoth in the universe. IC-111 is not just any galaxy. It's a staggering 60 times larger than our own Milky Way and 2,000 times more massive. Imagine a sprawling cosmic structure containing billions of stars, planets, and celestial wonders, all packed into its vast expanse. This colossal size allows IC-111 to host an extraordinary array of formations and phenomena, showcasing the beauty and complexity of the universe. While the Milky Way might feel grand with its spiral arms, IC-111 stretches across an immense space that invites endless curiosity. Such immense galaxies teach us about the dynamics of the cosmos and the evolution of structures in space. So, what else might we discover about this giant as we explore the universe further? Did you know Jefferson had a fascinating quill pen system? At his estate, Monticello, Thomas Jefferson wasn't just focused on politics and philosophy. He also bred geese specifically to craft quill pens. This unique practice showcases Jefferson's attention to detail and commitment to quality. He used feathers from the left wings of these geese for right-handed writers and right wings for left-handed ones, ensuring that everyone could enjoy smooth writing. Jefferson's method involved carefully hardening and sharpening the quills to create the perfect nib for optimal ink flow. This innovative approach allowed him to produce tools tailored for different writing styles. Imagine a founding father meticulously preparing his own writing instruments. It really highlights how serious he was about his craft. Such dedication to both his ideas and the tools he used sets Jefferson apart as more than just a politician, revealing a man deeply connected to the art of writing. Discover Scotland's fascinating weather words. The language used in Scotland is a unique blend influenced by Old English, Old Norse, and Norman French. This rich tapestry creates a stunning variety of terms related to weather, allowing Scots to express themselves in vivid and precise ways. For instance, the word squelch describes the sound of walking on muddy ground, perfectly capturing the essence of Scotland's often damp climate. Such terms highlight how deeply intertwined language is with local culture and environment. These weather-related words have been cherished and passed down through generations, revealing how vital they are to Scottish identity. By exploring these expressions, you can gain insight into how the unpredictable Scottish weather shapes life in the region. Isn't it amazing how language can connect us to our surroundings and heritage? Is it really true that roulette has 666 outcomes? In this classic casino game, the total number of possible outcomes ranges from 1 to 36, culminating in a surprising total of 666. This intriguing number often sends shivers down people's spines, as it's long been associated with superstition and dubbed the number of the devil. This eerie coincidence adds a layer of mystique to roulette, enticing players and observers alike. Casinos often thrive on the thrill of chance, with many games fueled by excitement and tension, but the connection of 666 to roulette brings in a unique twist. People might not realize that every spin of the wheel could be seen as a flirtation with fate itself. Some gamblers even joke about the game's dark reputation, referring to it as the devil's game. Whether you're in it for the thrill or just to enjoy a night out, roulette's intriguing association with the number 666 creates memorable conversations and sparks curiosity among players. So next time you find yourself at a casino, will you dare to spin the wheel? What if I told you Picasso was hiding behind a mirror? In 2012, a fascinating discovery occurred when a renovation crew stumbled upon a long-lost painting by the legendary artist Pablo Picasso. Hidden behind a mirror for over 70 years, this masterpiece had been carefully concealed by a previous homeowner during World War II. Fearing the chaos of wartime would lead to theft, they chose to keep the artwork out of sight, effectively safeguarding it from danger. Imagine the excitement of uncovering such a significant piece of art history. It's a reminder of how art can be both a treasure and a source of anxiety, especially during turbulent times. This remarkable find not only reconnects us with the creative spirit of Picasso, but also reveals the lengths people will go to protect what they love. Who knows what other hidden gems are still waiting to be found? Is it really true that eagles help hunters in Kazakhstan? This amazing tradition, known as eagle hunting, brings together skilled riders and majestic golden eagles to hunt for small game like foxes and rabbits. Picture a fierce eagle soaring through the sky, expertly trained by a rider who has spent years mastering both horsemanship and falconry. This sport isn't just about catching prey. It represents a deep cultural heritage that has been passed down for generations. During the hunting season, which takes place in the winter, these partnerships show the incredible bond between humans and nature. Riders often wear traditional clothing, and the entire experience is a testament to their respect for the land and its creatures. Eagle hunting is celebrated in festivals, where spectators gather to admire the breathtaking skills of both the eagles and their handlers. Have you ever seen such a unique hunting technique in action? 3D advertisements are taking the world by storm. These eye-catching displays, especially in vibrant places like New York City, have transformed how brands capture our attention. Using advanced technology, 3D ads create stunning visual effects that make images seem to pop out and even interact with their surroundings. This innovation doesn't just showcase a product, it offers a memorable experience that sticks with viewers long after they've seen it. Imagine walking down a busy street and suddenly seeing a giant soda can appear, as if it's about to roll right into you. This kind of engagement is why advertisers are increasingly adopting 3D technology to stand out in a crowded marketplace. Not only do these ads entertain, but they also create a strong emotional connection with the audience, making them more likely to remember the brand. As technology continues to evolve, who knows what jaw-dropping advertising experiences await us in the future? With every new project, creators push the boundaries of what's possible, inviting us to look at advertising in a whole new light. What if I told you about this Icelandic rock giant? Hvítserkur, soaring 49 feet high on Iceland's north coast, is more than just a stunning sight. It's a symbol of enchanting folklore. This incredible rock formation resembles a giant being, seemingly captured mid-drink from the frothy sea below. Local legends whisper tales of an ancient troll who, after a fateful encounter, was transformed into stone, forever frozen in the act of quenching his thirst. Hvítserkur's unique shape and captivating presence have made it a popular spot for tourists and photographers alike, who come to marvel at its natural beauty and hear the tales that surround it. Imagine standing before this colossal figure, feeling the history and magic wrapped around you. Have you ever seen a rock formation that tells such a vibrant story? Did you know Winston Churchill loved his drinks? Churchill, the renowned British Prime Minister, was known for his hearty appreciation of alcohol, often enjoying whiskey sodas, fine wines, and brandy. He famously claimed that he had gained more from alcohol than it had taken from him, suggesting a rather relaxed view on his drinking habits. His routine often included a drink to accompany breakfast, and he'd sip on whiskey throughout the day while overseeing important decisions during World War II. This habit wasn't merely about pleasure, it also served to bolster his image of unwavering confidence and resilience during tumultuous times. Friends and colleagues often noted how his spirited personality was coupled with a sharp wit, possibly influenced by his fondness for libations. This relationship with alcohol created both intrigue and debate over how it impacted his leadership. Was it a boon for his creativity and resolve, or did it present challenges to his focus? Believe it or not, a Bentley was buried in Brazil. In 2013, Brazilian playboy Chicano Scarpe shocked many by announcing he would bury his luxury car, a stunning Bentley, in a stunt reminiscent of ancient pharaohs. At first, people were outraged, thinking it was an extravagant waste. However, the buried Bentley wasn't just a quirky publicity stunt, it was actually part of a clever campaign promoting organ donation. This surprising twist highlighted how we often take valuable things for granted, urging people to consider donating their organs to save lives. Just like the pharaohs who buried treasures for the afterlife, this campaign aimed to show that valuable assets should be shared to help others. With this bold act, Chicano sparked a meaningful conversation about the importance of organ donation, reminding everyone of its potential to make a real difference in people's lives. Isn't it fascinating how one outrageous act can lead to so much awareness? Guess what really drives Tesla's security features? Tesla's Sentry Mode is more than just a cool gadget. It's an essential security system designed to protect your vehicle. When activated, Sentry Mode uses cameras and sensors to monitor the surroundings. If someone gets too close or tries to tamper with the car, a red eye display lights up, serving as a strong visual warning. Imagine the surprise of a potential thief when they see that glowing red eye staring back at them. This creative feature not only helps deter theft, but also captures footage that can be invaluable for investigations. By turning your car into a vigilant guardian, Tesla adds a unique layer of safety that you won't find in most vehicles. Plus, it gives owners peace of mind, knowing their investment is being watched over. Ever thought about how technology can transform everyday items into protective tools? Is it really true that sweet tea started in South Carolina? Absolutely. Sweet tea is more than just a drink. It's a Southern tradition that has captured hearts and taste buds alike. Originating in the charming state of South Carolina, this delightful beverage turns your ordinary tea into a sweet ritual. The first commercial tea farm in the USA was established right here, showcasing the region's passion for this refreshing drink. Typically brewed with plenty of sugar and served over ice, sweet tea is a must-have at family gatherings, barbecues, and picnics throughout the South. Its rich flavor and sugary goodness make it the perfect complement to savory dishes. Moreover, South Carolina's deep-rooted tea culture continues to shape culinary practices, ensuring sweet tea remains an iconic symbol of hospitality and warmth. So next time you sip on a glass of this delightful drink, remember its historic roots in South Carolina. Did you know Daniel Radcliffe had a glasses dilemma? On the set of Harry Potter, it turns out Radcliffe faced an unexpected challenge. He was allergic to nickel, a common metal used in his character's glasses. This allergy forced the filmmakers to find a solution, leading them to switch to hypoallergenic alternatives to keep him comfortable while filming. Interestingly, the glasses he wore during the movies had another twist. They were actually designed without any lenses. The filmmakers opted for this unique approach to avoid reflections that could interfere with the filming process. Instead of visible glass, they added the lenses digitally during post-production, allowing for flawless effects without distracting glare. This creative decision highlights the innovative techniques used in the film industry, showing how special effects can shape our viewing experience in surprising ways. So next time you watch Harry Potter, remember the behind-the-scenes story of how Radcliffe's allergy led to a clever solution? How many other movie secrets are hidden out of sight? Did you know Paris had sewer tours in the 1800s? In the 19th century, the City of Light took a rather unconventional turn by showcasing its sewer system as an engineering wonder, attracting curious tourists from around the globe. The sewers of Paris, considered innovative for their time, were even designed to improve the city's sanitation and prevent disease. Wealthy visitors would pay good money for guided tours, bravely navigating through the dark and damp tunnels filled with sewage. These guided experiences, while unromantic, offered a unique glimpse into a vital part of urban infrastructure. For many, it was a chance to marvel at the engineering genius that kept the city functioning, albeit in a rather smelly environment. Imagine stepping into a world beneath the streets where history and sewage intertwined. Who would brave such a tour today? Is it really true that goths enjoy toast and coffee? Many people picture goths surrounded by black outfits and moody decor, but their food choices might surprise you. Contrary to popular belief, goth cuisine isn't all about dark-themed dishes. In fact, many goths love simple comforts like coffee and toast. Some take it a step further by playfully dyeing their food black using squid ink or activated charcoal. This twist adds a fun element to their meals, showcasing their unique style while still enjoying everyday favorites. Imagine sipping a rich cup of coffee that matches your aesthetic or spreading black-tinted butter on your toast. It's a creative way to blend personal style with culinary habits. So next time you think of goths, remember that their dining preferences are not as eerie as they seem, and they can enjoy the same simple pleasures we all do. Believe it or not, the glass-winged butterfly is transparent. This incredible creature, known scientifically as the Greta Otto, astounds nature lovers with its stunningly delicate wings that seem to vanish into thin air. Unlike most butterflies, the glasswing's wings lack color due to the absence of pigments. Instead, they are covered with thousands of tiny microscopic scales that scatter light. This unique structure not only helps the butterfly evade predators, but also creates a shimmering effect that catches the eye when it flits through its lush habitat in Central and South America. The glasswing's transparency is a brilliant example of nature's ingenuity, showcasing an adaptation that enhances survival in a world where being seen can mean becoming a meal. So next time you see a butterfly, remember that some are masters of disguise, blending perfectly into their surroundings. What else could be hiding in plain sight? Prepare to be amazed by Kesha's unique art request. In 2012, the pop sensation Kesha surprised her fans by asking them to send in their human teeth. She wanted to use these teeth as part of an art project, showing that creativity can come from the most unexpected places. Kesha explained that she sees teeth as a form of beauty and a symbol of individuality, making them a perfect addition to her artistic expression. Fans, both bewildered and intrigued, started mailing their teeth to her, showcasing the strong connection between her and her devoted followers. This bizarre request sparked conversations about art, the nature of beauty, and even the relationship between celebrities and their fans. Kesha's adventurous spirit shows that art can be playful and unconventional. Who knew teeth could inspire such creativity? Did you know that cricket flour is a healthy choice? It's made by drying and grinding real crickets into a fine powder, and it's packed with protein. As more people look for sustainable and eco-friendly food options, cricket flour has gained popularity in Finland and beyond. This alternative flour is not just nutritious, it also has a smaller carbon footprint compared to traditional grain flours. One serving of cricket flour can contain about 70% protein, making it an excellent resource for anyone wanting to boost their dietary protein intake without relying solely on meat or dairy. Additionally, crickets can be farmed with far less water and land than cattle or pigs, which highlights their role in promoting more sustainable farming practices. Have you ever thought about incorporating this unique ingredient into your diet? It can be used in smoothies, baked goods, or even pasta, making it a versatile addition to your meals. Can you imagine that the Javan rhino is nearly extinct? This incredible creature, native to the lush landscapes of Java and Indonesia, faces a grim future with just about 81 individuals left in the wild. Habitat loss, driven by human activities like agriculture and urban development, has taken a massive toll on their numbers. Alongside this, poaching poses another significant threat, as these majestic rhinos are hunted for their horns despite having no medicinal value. Conservationists are working hard to save the Javan rhino, establishing protected areas and raising awareness about their plight. With only a handful of these rhinos left, every effort counts. Supporting projects aimed at safeguarding their habitat and enforcing stricter anti-poaching laws could make a real difference. Can we come together to protect this extraordinary species before it's too late? Here's a wild fact about George Washington's dentures. Many people think that America's first president wore wooden teeth, but the truth is far stranger and more fascinating. Washington's dentures were actually made from a combination of materials, including elephant ivory and walrus tusks. Crafting dentures from these materials offered a level of durability and comfort that wooden teeth could never provide. This surprising choice reflects the medical practices of the 18th century, where dental care was rudimentary at best. Washington, who struggled with dental issues throughout his life, had several sets of dentures made, each designed to improve his biting ability and overall comfort. It's interesting to note that the use of animal materials for dentures was fairly common, but very few people today would guess that the leader of the American Revolution relied on such exotic sources for his dental needs. So next time you think about Washington, remember that his smile was supported by ivory and tusks, not wood. What else is hiding behind historical misconceptions? Prepare to be amazed by balloon bombs in World War II. During World War II, Japan launched around 9,000 balloon bombs aimed at the United States as a unique strategy to cause havoc. These bombs were carried by the wind across the Pacific Ocean, and surprisingly, about 1,000 of them reached American land. Most of these balloons landed in uninhabited or remote areas, which kept the destruction relatively low. However, one tragic incident stood out. A single balloon caused the only death on American soil during the entire war. This unfortunate event involved 6 people, including a pregnant woman who encountered the balloon bomb while on a picnic in Oregon. Although the balloon bomb campaign was largely unsuccessful in its intended purpose, it demonstrated the innovative, if desperate, tactics employed during wartime. It's a fascinating and sobering tale that underscores the lengths to which nations will go in conflict. Protect your food with bear bagging safety tips. Bear bagging is a clever technique hikers use to keep their food safe from curious bears while adventuring in the wilderness. By hanging bags of food high between trees, hikers can reduce the risk of attracting these big animals to their campsite. This practice is vital because a bear's incredible sense of smell can draw them in from miles away, and a surprise visit from a bear is something no one wants to encounter. Proper bear bagging not only keeps your food safe, but also helps in protecting the bears by preventing them from associating humans with easy meals. To effectively bag your food, you'll want to use a sturdy bag, hang it at least 10 feet off the ground, and ensure it's away from the tree trunk. This makes it much harder for bears to reach. Remember, responsible hikers play a key role in maintaining a safe environment for both themselves and wildlife. So the next time you're hitting the trails, don't forget to bear bag your snacks. Did you know flamingos have unique leg bending skills? These fascinating birds have a special way of bending their legs at the ankle, which gives them an elegant appearance while standing or wading in water. Unlike most animals that bend their legs at the knee, flamingos show off this unusual flexibility as they often balance on one leg. This quirky attribute helps them conserve body heat since standing on one leg minimizes heat loss. You might see these graceful birds in a variety of colors, from bright pink to orange, due to the carotenoids in their diet of algae and crustaceans. The bend at the ankle aids in their feeding, allowing them to sift through mud and shallow waters for food. Observing how they strut around, elegantly poised on those long, slender legs, is an amazing sight. So next time you see a flamingo, take a moment to appreciate not just its stunning color, but also the unique way it bends its legs, making it one of nature's most interesting birds. Believe it or not, salt was once worth gold. In ancient times, salt wasn't just a seasoning, it was a precious commodity. The Romans recognized its immense value, relying on it to preserve food and enhance flavors. Because of its importance, salt even served as a form of currency. Soldiers were sometimes paid with salt instead of coins, leading to the phrase "worth your salt," which we still use today. This practice highlighted how crucial salt was for survival, especially before refrigeration was invented. Trade routes flourished around salt, and its availability could dictate the prosperity of entire cities. Salt mines and salt flats became bustling centers of activity as people sought this valuable resource to trade. Can you imagine a world where your salary might consist of this simple mineral instead of cash? The legacy of salt is still evident today, as it plays a vital role in our diets and industries. So next time you sprinkle some on your meal, remember its rich history as a treasure that shaped economies and societies worldwide. Did you know dogs love daycares too? Dog daycares are more than just a fun place for your furry friend to hang out while you're at work. These facilities offer a variety of services that cater to the needs of our four-legged companions. Many dog daycares provide training programs to help your pet learn new skills and good behavior. This kind of training can strengthen the bond between you and your dog, making it easier to communicate and understand each other. Additionally, some daycares feature swimming pools, allowing dogs to splash around and cool off while getting some exercise. Socialization plays a big role too, as dogs get to interact with other pups, promoting healthy behavior and reducing anxiety. Owners can stay connected with their pets thanks to live cameras, so you can keep an eye on your furry friend while working from the office or home. The next time you think about where to leave your dog, consider all the fun and engaging activities a daycare can offer. Watch out during deer mating season. Male deer, often seen as gentle woodland creatures, can become surprisingly aggressive during the rutting season, their mating period. As hormones surge, these usually shy animals turn into fierce competitors, fiercely defending their territories against rivals. With impressive antlers as their primary weapon, they become a force to reckon with. This transformation can pose risks for unsuspecting humans who wander too close, drawn in by the desire to capture amazing photographs or feed these majestic animals. In fact, many injuries occur each year as people misjudge the situation, thinking that these deer will remain docile. It's essential to respect their space during this time, as their heightened aggression can lead to dangerous encounters. So whether you enjoy hiking through forests or visiting parks, always keep in mind that these deer are more than just beautiful to look at. They are wild animals with a powerful instinct to protect their territory during the rut. Curious about the most produced chemical in America? Sulfuric acid holds the title of America's top chemical, with millions of tons produced each year. This colorless liquid is essential for various industries and plays a crucial role in modern life. One of its primary uses is in battery production, especially for the car batteries that power most vehicles today. Without sulfuric acid, many of our day-to-day technologies simply wouldn't function. It also helps in cleaning metals, ensuring that products are smooth and free of impurities, which is vital for the manufacturing of everything from cars to construction materials. Additionally, sulfuric acid is employed in making fertilizers, contributing to agriculture by enhancing crop yields. While it can be dangerous if not handled correctly, its benefits to the economy and technology are immense. So next time you jump in your car or see shiny metal surfaces, remember that sulfuric acid is there playing an indispensable part. What else do you think this powerful chemical can do? You might be shocked to learn that crocodiles are friendly. In Pega, a small town in Australia, locals have developed an extraordinary bond with wild crocodiles. These fierce reptiles, often feared, are actually approached with surprising bravery by residents, who take selfies and even pet them. This unique interaction highlights a fascinating coexistence between humans and wildlife, demonstrating that not all creatures are as dangerous as they seem. Local guides educate visitors on how to safely engage with these reptiles, showing that respect and understanding go a long way. The community celebrates their wild neighbors, sharing stories and experiences that intrigue tourists from around the world. By fostering this relationship, the people of Pega not only raise awareness about crocodile conservation, but also enrich their town's culture. So what do you think about this friendly connection between humans and crocodiles? Believe it or not, Burger King has a sauna. This unique twist on fast food culture is found in Helsinki, Finland, where the popular chain offers an unexpected experience. Dine while you unwind in a sauna. Imagine sitting back with a delicious Whopper, feeling the warmth of the steam surrounding you, and having a towel draped over your shoulders. It's not just about eating, it's a full sensory adventure. The sauna adds a cozy touch to your meal, creating a relaxing atmosphere that's rare in the fast food world. Customers have shared that the personalized service enhances the experience, making it not just about grabbing a quick bite, but savoring a moment of comfort. This reflects a broader trend in Finland, where saunas are a significant part of the culture and social life. By blending these two enjoyable activities, Burger King is truly changing the way we think about fast food. So the next time you crave a burger, why not think about enjoying it in a sauna? It's a quick getaway from the ordinary. Can you imagine speaking a language from a fantasy world? In the Game of Thrones series, language played a pivotal role in bringing its rich, fictional universe to life. Linguist David J. Peterson was tasked with creating several languages, including Dothraki and High Valyrian, adding depth to the characters and their cultures. One standout performer was Jacob Anderson, who portrayed Grey Worm. His exceptional talent shone through as he mastered these intricate languages, delivering lines with the fluidity and confidence of a native speaker. This dedication not only enhanced the authenticity of the series, but also captivated millions of fans. Anderson's ability to so seamlessly integrate these fictional tongues into his performances highlighted the importance of language in storytelling. It makes you wonder how languages can shape our understanding of cultures, even in worlds that aren't real. You won't believe this about wild turkeys. It's true that hunters often report something incredible. Turkeys can actually play dead when shot. This astonishing behavior highlights the surprising resilience and cunning of these birds. Imagine a turkey, seemingly lifeless on the ground, only to spring back to life and dash away when approached. It's a clever survival tactic that helps them evade capture in incredibly dire situations. This playing dead trick confuses predators and humans alike, allowing turkeys to escape potential threats. Although it might seem shocking, This strategy is part of the turkey's natural instincts for survival. So next time you think about wild turkeys, remember that they're not just birds, they're crafty survivors employing clever tactics to live another day.